What is up, y'all? So let's talk about Knock at the Cabin. This one's a movie that we've been anticipating, waiting for, and we've been talking about it ever since that first trailer came out. Y'all saw the video. Y'all know we've been anticipating this, so we're excited for it. Before we get any further into this, I want to go ahead and ask you to subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We are still trying to fund our Indiegogo slasher horror film. Go check it out in the description below. We got a couple of days left. All the help will go a long way. But let's talk about this movie. No spoilers in this review. I will do a spoiler review-ish video later today as well, so check that out if you want the spoilers. But let's just start off with everything about this movie and what it's about. So you basically have this couple who go out with their child to a remote cabin on vacation. Then their plans get disturbed when four strangers come and say, hey, we have a proposition for you. You have to decide which one of your family is going to die, and you have to sacrifice them. And we can't do it, but you have to do it. And that's the only way you're going to prevent the apocalypse. And that's pretty much all I'm going to tell you about it. It is a very, very intense movie for sure. Now this comes to us from M. Night Shyamalan, and I feel like you feel one way or another about M. Night. I am somebody who enjoys his movies. I know what I'm getting into. Of course, there's a couple of missteps here and there in his filmography, in my opinion, but overall, I am somebody who enjoys his movies. There are a lot of people who don't enjoy his movies. He is known as somebody that is like a king of twists. And does this movie have a twist? We're not answering that here. That will be in the other video, so you got to go check out that video. But I will say that this is my favorite movie from him, probably top 3, if not my number 1. I think that what he does here is incredibly well done. He went ahead and used like old cameras and such, and some of them weren't even working, and I think that really added a quality to the film that I enjoyed watching. In one interview, he even said that he wanted to have this sort of fairy tale vibe to it, and I kind of got that from it as well. So this movie is one that I think he does an exceptional job. We see some different things that he's never really done before as well, with some shots, some angles, and things like that, which I was happy with. The look of the film is also incredible. I think it is one of his best looking films when it comes in terms to color palette and all of that. So I definitely was pleased in all of that for sure. So Knock at the Cabin is actually based off a book. I'm not entirely sure how the book goes. I do want to catch up on that before I make another video talking about the differences and stuff between this and the book, because I'm curious to see how the book and this are tied in and sort of work together. But you do have this screenplay that it comes from M. Night Shyamalan, Steve Desmond, and Michael Sherman, and I think that this screenplay generally is good for the most part, although I will say there are some pacing issues throughout the film, but it's nothing too big in my opinion that it will like deter you away from it, because by the end of it I was happy with this film. But I will say, as you're watching it, you're kind of like, hold on, or you're kind of like, okay, like you're just like, let's go on. But let's talk about the performances here. With first and foremost, Dave Bautista, who plays Leonard, I think is the standout here, and I've been saying it for a while now. Give Dave Bautista the respect he deserves, because he has shown that he can be such a versatile actor, and in this performance alone, you see a range of emotions that just have you feeling for him, and even terrifying at points. He's able to use like his body, his emotions, his face, and everything to convey these different feelings to the audience, and you could really tell. You do have Jonathan Groff, and you also have Ben Aldridge here, who play the couple, and I think that they had such great chemistry throughout. You also see the relationship throughout the movie, and I think it's something that was very well done in their part. Like I said, all of these actors here are great. Nikki Amuka Bird, Kristen Q, Abby Quinn, and also Rupert Grint in here. Rupert Grint, I gotta give it to Rupert Grint. I'm just gonna say it, Servant. I love him in Servant. I'm excited to have seen him in this movie as well. But I think all of these actors do an exceptional job here, playing these characters that are so like broken and flawed throughout the movie, and you really see that sort of try to be contained at the same time by them. But that's just the way the characters are, and it's just something to witness. So in the acting department, there is nothing I found wrong at all. I think that they did such an exceptional job, honestly, and you'll know what I mean when you see the movie, about the chemistry and sort of the way that they're able to juggle all of these feelings back and forth. So very well done on that. Overall, like I said, this is a film that does keep you on the edge of your seat, which I really do want when I go watch a movie like this. This is exactly what I wanted to happen during this movie, and it's exactly what I got. There were moments of a lot of tension where you're just waiting to see what the characters are going to do next, and it is exactly how you would expect. It's a nail biter. You're there wondering, is this going to happen? Why is this happening? You're asking yourself these questions at the same time. Are these people telling the truth about an apocalypse happening? If these people don't make a sacrifice, are they making it up? And there's certain scenes and there's certain dialogue in here that you start to like sort of piece it all together in your mind, and you want to come to your own conclusion. And by the end of it, you're just like, I am like floored by it. Now, I will say that it probably won't be the movie for everybody. Coming out of the screening, there were some people saying it wasn't the movie for them, but for me, I enjoyed it. I think if you enjoy M. Night Shyamalan's movies for the most part, if you like a good mystery, if you like a good sort of like what is going on type movie, like you're trying to piece it together in your mind, and just from the performances alone, I feel like you'll enjoy this movie overall. Definitely one to go check out in a theater, because you get a full experience with the crowd also as things start to unravel and happen, and that's always such an experience when it comes to movies like this, is seeing it with other people. But I'm excited to see how Knock at the Cabin will do and the reception it will get. Like I said, we will do a more spoiler breakdown later today. This had no spoilers, so if you wanted the spoilers, it's coming later. So make sure that you are subscribing and hitting that notification bell. But overall, I did enjoy it. I would go see it in the theaters. I give it about a 3.5 out of 5. There were some things with the pacing and all of that, but I think the acting really does bring it all together, and I'm definitely excited to see where we go with M. Night Shyamalan from here. He's doing great stuff with Servant, and we're just in his world now, I feel. And there's a little cameo in there you should definitely look out for, and I feel like you can't miss it. If you miss it, I don't know what to tell you, but it really got me, and it was funny. But overall, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure you check out our Indiegogo. We are still trying to fund our horror slasher film. We got a couple of days left, and really would appreciate all the help that we can get. So go check it out, Indiegogo, down below. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that notification bell's on. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We are less than 4,000 away, so super excited to get to that. But as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, so if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and check out our Indiegogo. We still also have our Patreon up, which went live this week. Really would appreciate anybody who feels compelled to go and check out some other content from us on the Patreon, to go check out that in the description down below. But we're really excited to bring a lot more videos this week. We have a ton of announcements as well. We're going to be making new opportunities, new things with other companies and things like that. So we're super excited for that. And we definitely have a ton planned, like I said. New month and new stuff on the way, so very excited. Ended the month right with Knock at the Cabin, and we will see what comes next. So anyways, make sure you are subscribed and following us for all the things you love in pop culture, and we are on the road to 30,000 subscribers, less than 4,000. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.